Namaste and Jojolapa. The voice you are listening right now is the presentation of Anak Media for Nepal Bhasha Academy, Newa FM 106.6 MHz radio. I am Khem Sitaula, an English teacher and the head teacher of Adinath Secondary School, Chobar, Kirtipur. Today I am speaking on this radio education program conducted by Kirtipur Municipality. I am here to facilitate the teaching and learning of Class 10 English. This program is broadcast every Monday at 8:30 a.m. I will be together with you for 30 minutes. Dear students, today's lesson is from Unit 4, probably the last part of Unit 4, and this is writing. And writing number A, you can see, engage yourself, read the following cooking recipe and discuss the given questions in pairs. Cooking recipe for vegetable momo. Cooking recipe for vegetable momo. So, to prepare or to cook any food stuff or any recipe, first we need some ingredients and their quantity as well. So for vegetable momo, the ingredients are carrots 50 gram, cabbage 90 gram, potatoes 25 gram, onions 15 gram, soya sauce 1/2 teaspoonful, tasting powder 1/2 teaspoonful, momo masala 1/2 teaspoonful, garlic and ginger paste 2 gram, spring onions 5 gram, salt and pepper as per requirement, butter 15 gram, vegetable oil 20 ml, flour 120 gram. These are the necessary ingredients. Now we talk about cooking recipe number by number. So number 1, take a bowl, prepare the dough by mixing flour, water and salt. Mixing flour, water and salt. First, prepare dough. Number 2, make sure the dough rests for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes resting time. Number 3, wash all the vegetables. Number 4, chop cabbage, onions and spring onions finely. Number 5, boil potatoes, grate them, grate, grate them, grate carrots as well. Number 6, take a bowl and mix chopped cabbage, onion and spring onion, grated potato and carrot, soya sauce, momo spices, ginger garlic paste, melted butter and salt and pepper. Number 7, portion out the dough into small pieces. Number 8, roll out the pieces. Number 9, place the vegetables, stuffing onto the pieces and seal them. Number 10, grease momo perforated container with oil. Number 11, lay momo into container. Number 12, heat the steamer by adding water. Number 13, place the sealed momo onto the steamer. Number 14, steam momo over the pot of boiling water for about 10 minutes. Number 15, serve hot momo with suitable accompaniment or sauce. Okay, dear students, now we have questions for discussion from the above reading text. So, question number 1 is, what are the instructions about? What are the instructions about? And the correct answer is, the instructions are about how to prepare vegetable momo or veg momo in short. The instructions are about how to prepare veg momo. Question B. Why do you think the instructions are presented in numbers? I have already mentioned number-wise, number 1 to 15, and why these instructions are presented number-wise or in numbers. And the answer is, I think the instructions are presented in numbers to show the sequence of actions. To show the sequence of actions. Question number C. Why are imperative sentences used in the text? You see, in each number, for example, roll out the pieces, lay momo into container, heat the steamer, place the chilled momo onto the steamer, serve hot momo. So, in each number, the sentence begins with the main verb, action verb, and that is imperative sentence with the hidden subject you. And the question is, why are imperative sentences used in the text? Answer: imperative sentences are used in the text because the instructor wants us to do it, or to prepare it, or to follow the instructions at the same time. Number D. What happens if we don't follow the instructions sequentially? What happens if we do not follow the instructions sequentially? If we do not follow the instructions sequentially, we can't have the good taste of momo. Anyway, momo can be prepared, momo can be cooked, but its standard can't be maintained. That's why we have to follow the steps given above sequentially. Dear students, this is the given text in your textbook. Now, let's talk about one exercise given here. Very simple. You might have done every day at home, making a cup of black tea. How to prepare, how to make a cup of black tea. And probably everybody knows the ingredients necessary for making a cup of black tea. What we need? First we need tea leaves, especially dried tea leaves. Second thing we need sugar. Third thing water. And fourth thing we need for preparing it, cooking utensils. For example, kettle, K-E-T-T-L-E, kettle, teapot, spoon or strainer, etc. Now let me talk about its procedure. Procedure is step-by-step process. So, procedure number 1, first boil a cup of water in a kettle about 3 to 5 minutes. Second, after that, pour the hot water into the teapot. Third, now add the dry tea leaves into the teapot. Don't add too much dry tea leaves because the tea will be too thick to drink. Cover the teapot with its lid. Wait about 3 minutes until the tea becomes dark in color. You can smell aroma coming up. Next step, add sugar according to your need and taste and stir it, stir it with a spoon. Now the tea is ready to serve. So this is what we talked about writing part, and the first given reading text was preparing veg momo and writing stepwise procedure. So number 1 to 15, and then we did question answers related to this reading comprehension. And thirdly, we talked about how to prepare a cup of black tea with mentioning ingredients and its procedure. Dear students, with this we have almost finished Unit 4, and today or right now I want to begin Unit 5, which is on page number 48. And this is the reading text. In the beginning, there are two questions. Question number A, when was the letter written? So, coming reading text again will be a letter, and when was the letter written? And its answer is the letter was written on April 7, 2017. On April 7, 2017. Question number B is, what is the relation between Manisha and Kunsang? So Manisha and Kunsang are the two names presented in the lesson, and they are, one of them is letter writer, the other one is letter receiver. And Manisha and Kunsang, their relationship is aunt and nephew, A-U-N-T, aunt, and N-E-P-H-E-W, nephew or nephew. Now, let's go to the reading part. Read the letter and find how an aunt helps her nephew to avoid distractions. So the title of the text is A Letter to Kunsang. A Letter to Kunsang. And it was written on April 7, 2017. The letter goes like this. Dear Kunsang, thank you very much for your letter which I received this morning. Surely it makes an old aunt very happy to know that her nephew is willing to find a job in the biggest metropolitan city of Nepal. To my surprise, you are thinking of leaving high school and home too. You must not do it. The first advice given by the aunt to her nephew is, you must not do it means you must not leave the school and you must not try to find a job before completing high school level education. Kun, Kayu and Kun is the dear name, short name of Kunsang. Kun, I know that you are one of the brightest and the most intelligent members of our family. Honestly, your parents have brought you up to think for yourself. They have never compromised for your study and needs. I really must say something. What you are thinking of doing could make you and everyone else in the family very unhappy or sad. This means the decision taken by Kunsang is not good, is not appropriate. His decision is he wants to quit his school level education and he wants to go to the big city, metropolitan city to find a job, and he wants to earn money. And this decision doesn't sound good for anyone. You must think of them and their unconditional love. Means parents' unconditional love. I think schooling is not boring and monotonous. You may find metropolitan city appealing and attractive. You might be seeing the grass greener on the other side of the fence. The grass is greener on the other side of the fence. So this is an English proverb, and which means you do not value what you have, but you see everything good and fine what you do not have or what other people have. But remember, you are not living a useless life here. Many people dream to live your life. Dear Kun, everyone needs to be ambitious, but over-ambition may ruin your life. So the suggestion is everybody should be ambitious. Some sort of ambition is necessary to have a progress in life, but over-ambition may ruin your life. I agree with you, but obviously if you want to do anything with the rest of your life, you should not ignore your parents' support and education. Without their help, you can neither live a peaceful life nor get a better job. Don't you think you are making this decision in a hurry? Undoubtedly, you must think before it's too late. If I were you, I would complete my studies first. This suggestion means before completing study, and anybody should not go into other sector or areas in the name of job. Have you ever thought about your parents? Of course, they won't be happy hearing this, at least from you. What about giving a second thought or second decision to your daydream? How long do you think you can enjoy the sophisticated or complicated or complex city life or urban life? Teenagers like you might not have as blissful life as you are thinking now. You and me really should have a serious talk together. So aunt and nephew should sit together and should have a discussion before reaching into the final decision. You are supposed to come and see me before you finally decide. So, my dear nephew, come my home and we should sit together and have some discussion. Then only you can change your decision or adopt your decision. If anything appalling, appalling, if anything appalling or very bad ever happens to you, I may not forgive myself. So your aunt can't bear or can't tolerate this. With much love, Manisha. Now you can find Manisha is the aunt of Kunsang, and she wrote this letter to her nephew or nephew Kunsang, and the letter concerns about basically the distraction scene especially on Kunsang. So Kunsang wants to leave the school, quit the school before completing it, and wants to go to the big city, metropolitan city, to find a job. And he does not like to study. He wants to earn money, which is very bad decision, bad idea. This should not be done, and parents, aunt, family members, relatives should immediately stop Kunsang from going into the metropolitan city or leaving home. This is the message of the letter. And if we move to the exercise part of this reading text, and number 1, it comes vocabulary in use. Number 1 says vocabulary in use. Pick out the words and phrases from the letter that bring out the writer's attitude to what she is saying. List them and use them in sentences of your own. And 2 examples of those words and phrases related to attitude, writer's attitude, are given, and we have to find out other words and phrases which are related to the writer's attitude, and we have to make our logical and meaningful sentences. So, 2 phrases given here is surely, 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 and second phrase is given, to my surprise, and others are not given. We have to find out by reading the text above. So, number A. You can make your own sentence using the word surely, adverb word with ly ending, and you can listen and pick the sentences as I tell you. For example, surely we should do something about it. Surely we should do something about it. Now, number B. Number B is, as it is already given, to my surprise. Phrase, to my surprise. Using this phrase in your own sentence. Now, to my surprise, I passed the test with good grades. To my surprise, I passed the test with good grades. And number C, not given, but the word is attitude related word is HONESTLY, honestly. Honestly. So the sentence, I didn't tell anyone honestly. Number D, another word related to attitude is REALLY, really. Example sentence, he really likes you. Next one, number E, the word is OBVIOUSLY, obviously. Example sentence, diet and exercise are obviously important for good health. Let me repeat again. Diet and exercise are obviously important for good health. Number F, UNDOUBTEDLY, undoubtedly. Sentence, there is undoubtedly a great deal of truth in what he says. Number G, of course. Example sentence, you can make your own, dear students. Will you come to the party? And of course, I will. Response is, of course, I will. Thank you, dear students. Our time is almost over for today. And next Monday, we will continue the lesson again. So stay safe at home and keep your study continue. Thank you very much.